Okay, that's live. Instagram people, we're live.
Hello
Facebook,
from Antarctica.
we're live.
It's cold out here.
So we're gonna have our co-host joining us in a second.
Here we are. I'm doing my domestic duties.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get a drink too.
I'm gonna do some domestic duties. That's necessary.
So there's people in
Especially
there.
This world.
So we have people out there.
I'm gonna have juice because juice is good for me.
Because he's got the juice.
Because he's got juice.
We're
the
actually
juice.
live right now.
We're live. We're live on two
What's up, people?
sites.
All right,
Okay, we gotta get that one straight.
Where's the power? Ah, crap. Just rotate your
That's why
device.
you
Don't worry about the rotating. This is just their way of trying to control my creative flow.
That's why you do it.
Now our heads are cut off.
Oh, yeah.
See, I had all these books set up over here to do this thing right, but now I don't know how to do it.
You got to get those little tripod stands for cell phones.
No, I have that, but it's
you do?
I have to hold that thing.
Oh.
I got it right over there.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and
So you
gentlemen,
got
sorry
room.
for the late start. Welcome to Live from Normal Heights.
Hello.
This is episode 20, and we have the most amazing co-host with me, and Tiffany. She was on the last show, and we're gonna talk about all of her life and stuff. And
Sounds good.
but we have a special guest. Look, he's got a shirt with his name on it.
Oh, yeah.
Scarry Garry
Show.com.
Show.com.
That's right. That's
Look
where
at that.
you find me.
So, Scarry Garry, where were you born?
In Antarctica with all
No,
you guys.
gosh.
Were you really?
No.
Where were you born?
Transylvania.
Oh, that's right.
Transylvania.
Next to Romania.
Romania.
And that's where all the blondes hang out, as you can
Yeah,
see. You know,
all the
all
guys
blonde
that-
people are from Transylvania, you know, in case you
Is
haven't
it true
heard.
that blondes have more
Yeah.
fun?
Very, very true. Just
Is
like,
it? All right, okay, I wanted to
it's-
know. Well, Tim, you're kind of blondish.
I was very blonde when I was growing up, then I
Yeah.
got gray, and then I decided to go back to blonde because gray is kind of
That-
out.
You look kind of beige now.
Now I'm just kind of mixed up. What about
I
you?
like
Do you have any
it.
blonde hair in your hair?
I used to have blonde hair.
Did you do like the old
My natural hair is
Clairol?
dark. No, I don't do Clairol.
No.
I have a little bit of youth on my side and less stress.
oh, God.
I just gotta make sure the microphone's really on because last time I didn't have the microphone all the way in.
If you can hear this, you're too close.
It's still
If you
recording.
can smell my feet, you got smell-o-vision.
Ew.
Yes,
Oh, you
we have
lot.
smell-o-vision.
I can smell the
Yes.
last person's feet too much.
I love
That wasn't good.
Futurama, to all the Futurama fans out there. I'm sure there's some out there,
So,
right?
Scarry
Futurama.
Garry, tell us when you first decided to start the Scarry Garry show. How long has it been going?
Well, it's actually I got here in 1996, many moons
I
ago.
know, doesn't it? I just started middle
And
school.
I was doing guitar solos all over San Diego, trying to find the ideal bandmates to make the perfect band. And at the time, I was into vampires and everything else, right? This is before the internet kicked in and the
yeah.
whole vampire craze kicked in. And next thing you know, we're just another vampire in the mix, right? Oh shit, right? So now what do you do, right? So, you know,
But
so,
who sucks the best blood, you or the other vampires?
Oh, it's got to
Come
be
on.
the girl vampires I used to have.
Yeah.
We used to,
Guys,
it's a long story, but to cut it short, I literally used to go do guitar solos all over San Diego, brick by brick, forth and B, and so on. And along the way, I picked up dancers that I think I was pretty cool, right? Yeah, and dancing and rock and roll is made for together, right?
Yeah.
So we had the vampire girls, and sooner but later, I think about a year of doing solos all over the place. 1998 was the first lineup of Vampire. Yes, with an exclamation point, because that was the one thing that made us different. Is Vampire, yeah, but you have to spell it differently. Well, everybody else.
Wait, I
spells
hear
differently.
Boston in your...
I've
You've been in Boston?
Been to Boston. Like, don't park a car in Harvard Yard.
No, pocket
Because
car,
somebody's gonna
Harvard
steal your
Yard.
freaking car. No, I'm just kidding. No, but anyway, long story short, so we had the Vampire Girls, we had the band. We started wearing chainmail and everything, and then I discovered the wonderful world of internet
Oh yeah.
and
that's
find
good.
out we're just another vampire band in millions.
Right.
So we changed the name because we had a singer who was a stand-up comic, and he was into some TV show called King of the Hill.
King of the
so
Hill, I
we,
remember that guy.
So we called the band Buckley's Ghost. And
Buckley's
I
Toast.
always called it
Buckley's
Buckley's
Toast.
Toast, but Buckley's, if you get
Yeah, that rhymes.
it's an
Ghost
episode.
Toast, yeah,
So
well.
we did that, and we had the Buckley Girls, and we got rid of the chainmail because it was 80 pounds of chainmail and blood. And it was getting hard to play guitar, jumping off stages.
Oh yeah.
You know, wearing 80 pounds of chainmail,
Yeah, that's
blood, armor, and my guitar. You know, it was
taxing. That's
big,
taxing.
freaking pointy-looking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
King of the Hill,
so I digress. But
who
I
was
forgot
the main
the question
artist?
actually.
Who was the star King of the Hill?
I don't know. I've never seen the show. That's the funny thing about it.
I know his name too.
don't
Damn
know.
it!
I stopped watching TV in '89.
Oh, I'm hooked on TV.
No, I'm
God, I
not.
love TV.
Oh, I stopped
watch
watching TV. I think 20.
Wow.
20.
I get my inspiration
So
from
she
watching
stopped 2
TV.
years ago because she's
2010.
22, right? You're
Wow.
23.
Wow.
I'm like 12.
You're just too old for TV.
I'll turn 13 soon, so I'm almost legal.
Well, I mean, you gotta love TV because
It
TV
is.
for me is creativity.
Yeah.
I get most of my ideas from watching Godzilla movies. Yes,
Ah.
Scooby Doo. I love Scooby Doo. Hell yes.
Scooby Dooby
And,
Doo, where are
Yeah,
you?
you gotta love Scooby Doo,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Got some
I mean,
work
Godzilla?
to
I can
do
see you
now.
liking like Godzilla stuff.
I
Like,
love Godzilla. I'm
yeah,
a
I
Godzilla
can see you
fan.
doing that. I can see you
I
like that.
think I got 32 Godzilla movies now.
Yeah.
I'm missing one.
What about
And,
Jaws?
it's okay, but who's scared of a big old shark anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's don't go swimming. I got the gear. Don't go in the
Yeah,
water,
right,
right?
right.
Don't
Well.
go in the water, right? If everybody looked up San Diego, they'd notice that San Diego is one of the top shark
Shark
eatery
attack.
places in the
Oh,
world.
really? I've never
This-
seen a shark
Oh,
out there.
location.
sharks everywhere. You're crawling in
Really?
sharks.
I
God,
boogie
yes.
boarded.
Dolphins as well.
I never saw sharks. I saw
Yeah.
dolphins.
So you got
Dolphins,
lucky. You got lucky. I mean, you go to La Jolla, man. You have a sign. Yeah, come in, feed yourself, and
Feed
we'll
the-
feed the sharks too.
Yep.
Right?
You come eat, they're
Come
coming
on,
to
y'all,
eat.
right? You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So who's on here? Can they reply and say,
No,
hey,
that it takes too long. to do
oh,
all that.
that's too bad.
I don't want to go back and forth. I can't read from here, and I can't. Someday we're
Maybe
gonna have
we
a
should-
person
you know
that
what
does
we should
that
do? We should
stuff.
look on the calendar and set up a show for that.
You know, we're in the future. We're gonna have a
Date,
co-host.
date.
We're gonna have
Yeah,
people
yeah,
that
yeah.
do
Oh,
that
we're
stuff.
growing.
Okay. Yeah,
So we
yeah.
need your money. So give us your money.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we can
yeah.
do it. Yeah,
Feed us
Send-
yeah. Give some money.
dinero.
All the money.
Right.
Send your money to
Yeah, right.
scarrygarryshow.com.
Yeah, he'll share the proceeds.
So tell us what you're doing in your newest.
Oh, my newest
newest
adventure.
thing.
My
What's
newest
that? What's
adventure.
that?
So I'm on a crusade
Ooh.
to find bands and comedians, ventriloquists, mimes, sword swallowers, jugglers, and
Wow.
everybody that we could find to join.
Entertaining.
Yeah, entertainers and so on. We're looking for people that have gifts, odd talent. People that are not afraid to show the world. Look what I can do. Look what I do. You know, let's do this, right? And my goal is to create a movement or a scene, as you will, to have at least 10 bands and about 100 entertainers eventually,
Smart.
and create buying power. In other words, we don't need a corporation, but if you want to help us, give us your money. But, you know, I want to get to the point where if you have 10 bands and 50 to 100 entertainers, everybody chip in $20, we get a building and get a PA. I mean, the best of the best. Film it, professional package, and let's get it going. Because I'm seeing talent has become faded. You know, too many people are stuck at home on web shows.
Yeah,
Right? You should be out there living life, right?
I never have, but then you wouldn't have any viewers.
That's true.
How the hell?
It's a 50-50
It
mix,
is.
right?
It's balanced. You got to balance
So,
it.
yeah.
So I just went to my first concert since the pandemic 2 weeks ago
Right.
at it's right down on El Cajon Boulevard. Or no, it's by University. It's called what's up? Bees.
Bees.
Honeybees. Golden bees. What's
Oh,
it
Queen
called?
Bees.
Queen
Oh,
bees.
God.
Bees.
She hates me.
She just hates you.
Oh, she doesn't hate me. She's
Hey.
like, bad Gary. Because I don't really play by the rules. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I got to film my own show.
Don't be sorry.
She got mad at us because we did a show up there and I snuck in my own video crew. And they're all taking their cameras and undercoats and everything. She's we went out, the show was on, you know.
I filmed
Yeah.
the whole show. No one.
She got mad at me. Well, back in the day, there was a policy you can't film your shows.
Oh.
Back
Well, now
then.
because it's just pandemic's ending,
Right.
they
Trying to
sold
get
out. They
people
sold
there.
out the show the
Wow.
first week, and then a week before they let 100 more people come, so they sold
Wow.
the tickets at the door. But I got 2 tickets, and she was supposed to go, but she didn't go. I took my friend who made this. He was on the show, Mark Photo Arts, And we both brought our cameras, and we both had our little stage pass.
That's cool.
Even when I paid the $10 ticket because I wanted to support the show, but we could have gotten probably free. But we filmed the whole show. I did a bunch of filming. He did a bunch of camera work, and we're gonna probably go the 26th again to that. Hopefully, she's gonna go.
Yeah, I will.
I mean, she doesn't hate me, ladies and gentlemen. She's annoyed with me, or was annoyed with me a long
That's
time
okay.
ago.
You're talking about Queen Bee, right?
Yeah, Queen Bee.
You
Yeah,
can't.
Oh God, what's her name?
You can't shake things up without pissing off a few people in the world. That's
But
what
I
happens,
bet you
man.
$5 if you say, "Hey, Scary Garry wants to play." She'll let me play.
I got kicked out of a. I got kicked out of a gay bar in North Park when I first moved back from
It's crazy.
From Japan because I was flirting with both men and women.
Right.
Just because I came back from Japan, and in Japan, everyone flirts, especially with me because I'm a foreigner and I'm playing guitar.
Right. Yeah.
All the girls and guys flirt with me at parties.
Right.
So I just kind of had that attitude for 13 years doing that.
Right.
So I was just flirting, not like just
It's
kind of
hanging
go like,
out.
I like your hair or whatever.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, we don't do that. And I'm like,
only a confident
Japan's
man
different.
can do that.
Japan.
Only
Japan's
a
a little
confident
different,
man
isn't
can
it?
do
no, but
that.
when I used to go to gay bars back in the 90s, I used to do that stuff and everyone was fine. They kicked me out because they said I was too flamboyant.
Yeah, too flamboyant. So
And
that
like
means-
straight guy
Right.
I don't know,
can't
right?
be flirted by
Asia, what do you guys think about that, huh?
I don't think the average person.
I don't know.
Each city.
Anyway,
No
it's
speak
just-
English.
The reason why I had to bring that up is just because you
Right.
got Queen Bee's mad at you, I got the gay bar mad.
But she's
It's
not
like,
mad
we
at me
didn't-
forever.
We didn't
It's
try.
not-
We
it's
didn't
not-
try. You know.
It's not like a hatred thing.
So if
It's
anyone
more
from
like,
Queen Bee's is watching, just know that we're gonna get the Gary.
I'm a bad boy.
Scarry
There you
Garry
go.
show
Bad,
back
bad Gary.
No, you're
You
not.
know, yeah,
Don't say that.
Because
That's
after
something-
midnight, I turned to scary, and it's all freaking over.
I turned into a pumpkin after midnight. That's
Oh,
why
there
I
you
like
go.
to
No,
wake up.
if she doesn't go to bed by 10 or
I'm
11,
in bed by
it's
8
just-
o'clock. I'm
Wow.
gonna be in bed by 8. What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes 9. I know.
Oh my God, we
I
forgot
can
your
be-
halo.
I can. Oh yeah.
Oh, we gotta
that
put
was
a
on.
halo
That was on. That was on.
Yeah, his
Green
head, yeah.
Joe's.
Oh
right?
shit!
It looks
I'm
like,
not. That does not. I'm allergic to halos.
No, it's a heart, but it looks like a
I'm
halo.
sure.
Yeah,
Well,
it's all
if
good.
you're dangerous.
At least somebody loves me, right?
Oh, cut it out.
But anyway, so back to the show.
Back to the- yeah.
So July 17th
July
will
17th.
be something that's going to be historical, I
Ooh,
think,
yay.
because truly we're going to have you as a stand-up comic, and we have Mr. Preston Dill as a stand-up comic, and the search goes on for all of you out there hiding from the world with talent. You need to come out and meet us July 17th, because not
So
only
if you do fire throwing, fire eating, juggling, stilt walking, mimes.
ventriloquists.
How about we do a tightrope walk?
That'd be nice too.
Tightrope.
I'm
That
looking
takes
for a
certain
sword
talent.
swallower, actually for a
Oh, a sword
specific song. We got a couple songs, and I like to have a sword swallow right in the middle of a mosh pit.
Oh.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
And have the guy in the middle doing this, you
That
know,
sounds-
and have a bunch of
How about
crazy
naked bungee
maniacs
jumping?
doing
I know, what the
freaking
hell is
thing.
this?
How about naked bungee
Bungee
jumping?
jumping.
I don't know, man.
I know.
That's you know.
Because when I went to Mexico when I was 30, the first time I ever went to
Right.
Mexico, and then I went. Oh yeah, it was the first time I went. I was 30 years old.
Right.
I'd never gone to Mexico. I grew up in Orange County.
Right.
It wasn't far. I went to Mexico for the first time, 30 years old, and we're sitting by the pool drinking margaritas at this
Wow.
bar, and all of a sudden, whoosh, in the
What?
water, someone on bungee jump. We didn't know.
What the
Holy
hell?
And
crap.
topless girl jumping off the
Well, I'll take the topless girl.
Yeah.
You know, let the guy go back up. Hey, you can drop off your girlfriend. Go
Yeah,
back
I'm
up
sure,
there,
that's-
right?
No, there was no guys, just girls
Yeah.
jumping
Oh,
from
well,
the.
that's even better.
Yeah.
Just
For
into
real.
they would splash into the pool and shoot back up.
Oh, wow.
It was a bungee jump.
That's
Something good for a
great.
guy
That's
to watch.
great.
Guys would love that.
Yeah.
What can you not love, right?
I know.
Boobies and
It was like
bungee
throwing-
jumping, right?
Throwing
Titties and
pesos in the pool, man.
I know, for real.
Boobies underwater. Yeah, we
Wet
should-
boobies.
So have you ever got the police shut down any of your shows, or did
Never,
you do anything?
Never,
No, okay.
never really got that far.
Good. That's good.
Well, we're pretty good about, you know, we have some really good fans,
Yeah.
and we hope to generate some more fans, so come
Yeah.
on to you. Go to ScarryGarryShow.com.
Scary
I'm
Gary
actually
Show.
wearing it on my shirt. You know, I was going to bring a sign. You can find me here at Scary, but
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the shirt, right? But, you know, July 17th,
Stuff
it's gonna be a good show, and you guys are gonna be there,
coming up
obviously.
quick, yeah.
And he's going to be performing, so
That's right.
all you viewers,
Hey,
we're going to take you
This
with
guy's
us,
talented
right?
too over here,
And
Tim.
you're going to be there too,
Yes,
right?
I get,
So there
maybe
you go,
I'll
right?
bust
So,
out something.
so the three of us will meet all of you at
That's
the
right.
show.
Sounds good.
So what I wanted to talk about, because I heard you guys over talking, we're gonna first let her tell her about it. She had a near-death experience, and she hasn't told it on the show.
I haven't told it really.
So let's just start with that, your near-death experience, because you were telling them about stitches and all. You want to talk about that at all?
Okay, yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
I mean, I'm transparent.
And then you could tell, because you said you had a bunch of stitches too.
Oh, yeah.
Let
yeah,
her
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Let her go first.
Okay, well, 2 weeks after my 18th birthday, I was ejected out of the sunroof of a car, and I hit the pavement face down.
Whoa.
So, I'm not really supposed to be here. I mean, I was airlifted to the hospital, and the doctors pronounced me 6 minutes from death. My parents were called, and obviously a whole bunch of decisions had to be made. And by the grace of whoever, whatever divinity, I'm still here. A man stopped. He saw me bleeding on the road at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he gave me mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. That saved me to get flown to the hospital. And then I had surgery. I had to have emergency surgery. And my spine is fused. My ribs broke. My lungs collapsed. I had a tracheotomy. I know. And it's not... I'm healed, obviously, past being able to speak about that incident. But the scars are permanent. And so this story is going to always be with me. And that's my story. And everyone has... one, I guess. But, yeah.
So how did you get your stitches?
Oh, well, found out that my head was no longer attached to my spine from severe head banging. That's right. Head banging can break your neck. I am living proof of that.
Shit.
Yes, they're still here. So we're actually here. I had the surgery on April 13th. 2 months later, I'm here in front of you all.
No, so what really happened?
That's exactly what happened.
You were headbanging and you went...
Shit. Really?
Years and years and years of headbanging, you know, and
Consistent
consistently forever. It will screw you up. So they had the same surgery. She had 5 discs.
7.
Well, not as many, but 5. That's bad enough.
That's,
You know, with braces and brackets and metal and screws, and I'm just getting my voice back now. We finished the album exactly 2 months after they cut me open, and that's a miracle. I had to relearn how to play guitar in 2 months, relearn how to sing real low because I don't have my upper range yet. Still don't.
Did you
So I had
therapy, right?
No, I just did it on my own. So I did the last 6 songs on the album with a lower voice. But it was a blessing in disguise because
sure is.
the last 6 songs are tuned the key of B. So it works, right? You can sing low and power.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping next month I'll have my full range and be able to scream high and low and everywhere you want to go, right? So
I'm sure you will.
know, so
With that type of confidence and determination,
it's
you'll
work.
Do it.
It's work.
It's work. Oh, it is work.
If you go to our Instagram, I built a guitar hoist.
Ooh.
Because the very first day after surgery, I gotta play my guitar.
That's
I gotta
right.
play. I mean, I love my babies, right?
Music gets you
I couldn't
through
put it
so
around
much.
my neck. I couldn't,
Music.
so I had to build a little hoist to go up as the guitar and just walk in there.
Right.
And so I could play, because I just love playing my guitar. And just to all of you, if you have something you love to do, enjoy it. Really enjoy it. Make it your passion in life. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
stayed
And
up at.
that's why we're here actually today to
I know.
hopefully encourage all of you all to pick up the guitar or drums or sword swallower. Where are you? Right? Mimes. Shh. Mimes are here. Shh. Quiet. Right? So mimes. Right? Mimes. Right?
Building walls.
Ventriloquist would be
Building
nice.
walls.
I mean, so I guess the bottom line is that's why exactly why I'm here today is to spread that message.
Yeah.
You know, let's get some creativity going. Let's get a modern day renaissance of
Hey.
art, dancing, music, and sword swallowers and everything else you want. Twerkers, I think there's plenty of
twerkers. I'll do
twerkers
that.
out there, but it's always
Twerk.
welcome, right? You can never have enough twerkers.
You never have enough
right?
twerkers.
So,
When these guys get tired
yeah,
of booty.
pretty much.
So who's some of your biggest inspirations in music?
None anymore.
Yeah.
There used to be when I was a kid, but after a while, it's
Fades away.
You didn't find any new shit lately?
No, because I don't like the new music.
I just
that
recently
much,
discovered
you know.
Muse,
You know, they're okay.
and I love Muse.
They're
now.
okay.
Yeah.
I like. Well, I'm very weird. You know, I'm a weird person.
That's the
That's
way to
why
be.
I'm really
Scarry
weird.
Garry. That's
Like
the way
I'll
to be.
listen to everything up to 1997, 98, and that's
Yeah.
it. I'm done. Because after that, this is my own opinion. We're entitled to have our own opinion, right? My thought is this: is I'm not really into the overproduced music of cut and paste, cut and paste. In other words, it takes you what 20 hours to lay the most perfect vocal track in the world, but can you do it live?
Right.
No.
It's commercial.
So I'm not into that. I like the old school of like when we record the album, you'll hear it. We record all one take, boom. Same thing with vocals, all one take. Because if you can't do it in one take, and yeah, what good are you, right? Exactly. So there is no cut and paste on the album.
No.
None of it. It's pure and
Live. That's
live.
Nothing better.
Because that's the best way to be.
That's
Because
the
when
best
you
way.
listen, like I've always loved live albums.
That's it.
But to answer your question, I gotta say there was a few guitar players that inspired me. Obviously, Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Black Sabbath, right?
Duh.
You gotta go with those two. I'm recently a Kiss fan. I just
Ooh,
got
yeah,
into
yeah,
Kiss.
Kiss.
A little late,
You
but
seem
I like
Kiss
Kiss.
is old.
I like Kiss now.
Kiss is
I
old.
like Kiss because they always wanted to build the band that they wanted
Right.
to see.
Yep.
And I
They
think
did a
that's
good job with
that's
that.
smart. That's
They
very
did a good
smart.
job.
Is Gene Simmons
And,
the guy who has a show now? He has like a TV show. Or
I think he did Family Jewels, but I
Yeah.
think that's old. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. All I know is I love hockey and I love sports, and I
Ooh.
saw Gene Simmons cheering on the Vegas Golden Knights. Yes, the hockey team. Love Vegas. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of sports. I mean, huge fan.
Well, what kind of guy isn't?
I don't know. Well,
I've
there's
never,
a lot of that.
I've never been into sports because I didn't have a dad.
Wow. I mean, I can't play them
you
myself.
probably like
you know?
it if it's on. You're not.
No, the only sports I liked were female mud wrestling
Oh my
and
God, I
Well,
love
then what
that.
the hell?
and
That's
roller derby. They got rid of roller derbies. It used to be on TV when I was growing
I
up.
love
Female
that.
roller derbies.
Oh God, that's
I was
badass.
watching as a kid. Those little dolphin short
Yeah,
girls
yeah.
smashing each other over.
See, that's cool.
That was the best stuff. I
All
never got
girls
to,
should be roller derbies.
That
Yeah.
would be
So
cool.
get out there,
Actually,
get your
yeah.
rollerblades, Mom. I
know,
want some
need that.
rollerblades.
I could do some rollerblades.
I want some
but-
violence with my rollerblades.
Gosh, good way to lose. That's good weight management.
Right. You know,
Lose
I'm
some
actually.
pounds.
I recently got into wrestling too. I don't
Yeah.
know why. I used to love watching wrestling when I was a kid and watching
Mm-hmm.
Scooby Doo, and I'd play guitar all day, watching Scooby Doo and wrestling all day long. And after my surgery, I was like, you know what? I gotta heal fast. So what's the best way to heal? Is to put yourself in the position when you healed the best. That's your childhood. So for the last 2 months, all I did is watch Scooby Doo movies and wrestling,
Yeah,
and
for
play
me
my
it was
guitar,
laughing
and I
and
healed
music.
fast.
Right.
Living proof. You don't need all the drugs to
Right.
heal. Totally true. Comedy
Ha-
will heal you.
have you heard?
Laughing and
yes.
music.
Have you heard? Not Linus Pauling. He was considered the vitamin C man, but his best friend. He made the he also did vitamin C work, and he did Doctor Norman Cousins.
Wow.
So Dr. Norman Cousins, he said exactly what he would people that had terminal diseases, they were
Yeah.
gonna die. He would have them watch comedy movies,
Yeah.
vitamin C, and I forget what else he did. Exercise regimen, all these different things.
Yeah.
But he brought so many people back from being terminal
yeah.
to just being living or completely over the disease.
Well, that goes to tell you
it was laughing.
right.
Yep.
He
There's
said laughter is the most important
laughter is very important. Love is
Yeah.
most love.
Love.
You know, see, these are the emotions you all should focus on.
Yes.
Laughter, yes.
Laughter,
Love,
love.
good. Being a good person, don't be a douchebag.
Yeah.
And there's actually a song on the album called Your Fate. And it's a warning to all the people that treat people like shit. It's you're gonna see what can happen to you. But but to heal yourself fast, it's really, I call it training your brain. Remember that, train your brain. In other words, if you're sick as hell, don't dwell on it. Watch something funny. You know, think positive, be happy in your own skin. And take yourself back to when you were 12 years old. And me, it's always been Scooby-Doo WWE. I mean, God, WWE. I mean, I know it's
That's
fake,
it,
but
yeah.
man, you're talking about live theater with wrestling and comedy and
Yeah.
girls. I love you, baby, girls, right? Can't go wrong with girls. So they have the magic formula. But
Yeah.
So this
that's
talking
gonna be a
about
funny interview. Huh?
talking about operations. So this is third-degree concrete burns. I fell asleep driving home from LA,
Wow.
and in going through Compton, I fell asleep and my hand went out the window. As I was flipping. I saw the cement and I pushed down, knowing that my head was gonna hit the cement. And I just did it really quick, and just blood was just squirting, and I'd like tie it up. But the same thing you said, to heal. I had concerts after that. I played the guitar, I played the saxophone.
Willpower.
I couldn't feel the tips of my fingers, so I didn't know if I was pushing the fingers down. I was doing solos, and it was like I was hitting wrong notes sometimes, but I'm going through it. I'm just going through it.
Playing because you
and
refuse to let it.
Eventually, I got my. For a while, I couldn't bend this one, and I couldn't straighten this finger out, and I just kept. I did it. I didn't go to therapy. I did it all myself. I just positive.
I know how it feels.
So
that's what I had to recover from the spine surgery. I had to gain the strength back.
Wow.
When you have when you have this and head banging, head banging.
I was in a body brace.
It was getting to the point where I couldn't feel my fingers because the discs were pinching the nerves.
Yeah, and that'll send it for every part.
So both arms. So literally from January, I actually was in the ER and they thought I had a stroke, and they found that. But I've been dealing with this for months, and I gotta say I'm really happy I got the surgery done. And to all the people out there that have a choice to make on whether to get surgery or not, think about how much happier you will be once you get it over with. And remember that willpower, laughter, comedy, focus on those music, passion, focus on the good things in life, and you'll quicker than you think. Don't be afraid of anything.
Fear
except
is the
for me. Because I'm
Scary Garry.
Scary.
So what's some of your musical influences? She also wanted to be a performer, but she's still in her. She's still in her like youthful stage of teenage.
I was
so she's
accepted to Berkeley School of Music. Yeah,
cool.
I was gonna sing. I used to play the cello. I wanted to also learn the piano. Still do.
You can just plug it in there.
I know. I have the opportunity to learn it.
Piano's fun.
It is. I know it is. And I love. There's nothing like the instrument to me. Saxophone too. That's something else that's
fun.
Classic to me. Cello. I love the cello because I played the.
You know, a chick playing the saxophone with long hair. I think that's sexy. What do you guys all think about that? You let the hair down.
There was remember that lady. There was a lady in the late '80s that was a saxophone. She had a hit on the MTV, and it was.
I know you're talking about.
It was just a girl with a saxophone. Like so many instrumentalists got hits back in the 70s and 80s, like freaking.
Right.
There were so many that were just instrumentalists.
Right, exactly.
Chuck Mangione on the trumpet,
clarinet and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a talent. I know it's.
And who's that guy? Who's that guy that everybody teases about?
Oh, with the long hair.
Oh God, yeah, the saxophone.
I don't like his style, but yeah.
Pretty boy,
we all
pretty
know
boy.
who he is.
We all know who that guy is, right? He's got the snoz,
big snoz,
big freaking snoz. Oh,
Kenny G. There we go.
Kenny G. I love Kenny G. The hell,
I'm melting like the Wicked Witch.
Classic jazz.
God.
Kenny G.
Okay.
Kenny G.
Do you know the comic guy who has long hair from Australia? From Australia.
Alive or dead?
He's alive now, and he's into heavy metal. He's totally into heavy metal. He's like fucking funny as hell. But he says, "How can you freaking say you hate Enya? There's things to hate in the world, like bombing children in Afghanistan and all this other shit, and you." Hey Enya, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? You know, she just goes. So how can you hate Kenny G? All he's doing is going.
I love it.
If you're gonna hate something, hate Madeleine Albright or something, you know, or hate Richard Nixon or something.
I don't hate him.
Right,
to all the Kenny G fans, no, I don't hate him. He just irks me. There you go. I'll leave that. He's an irk.
He's a
wonderful irk.
I think it's only because he was successful.
Yeah, right.
If he wasn't successful, no one would
have nothing to say.
Nothing would have anything to say.
Right, yeah. Nobody talks about the losers.
No one talks about the losers.
No one talks about the losers.
It sucks, but it's cool to be a loser. If you're a loser, proud to be a loser.
What's that song by?
Oh my God!
It goes. Oh, is it Steely Dan or is it freaking? I want a name when I lose. They call Alabama the Crimson Town. Call me Teagan Blues.
That's going
the
over
song's
my
all
head.
about. He says all the winners in the world, they have like songs named after them and everything. But
Right.
I want a song for the losers.
That'd something good.
That's something that's
Maybe you guys could write the next hit
creative.
song about losers. Get off your ass, write a
Yeah,
song.
right.
Let's go.
Even the
right?
losers get lucky sometimes.
Don't we all?
Well, they say every dog has his day.
Every
dog has his
Yeah,
day.
Woof woof, right?
The sun's gonna shine on my back door someday.
That's it. That's right. There's a rainbow. There's what, a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
So to all the people watching, we really are in Antarctica.
We are,
And it is hot in Antarctica these days. I'm telling you, man, the sun is shining, the trees are growing,
The ice is melting.
the penguins are surfing.
The
You know,
ice
it's
is
a
melting.
great way to live,
And
right?
the penguins
Yeah,
Penguins are surfing.
So do you watch anything on the YouTube normally, or?
Well, like I said, my internet's really bad.
Okay.
I actually, ladies and gentlemen, this is a true statement. You're gonna love this, right? Scarry Garry is the night watchman at Bloodbath Studios, which is located in a freaking junkyard off of Slaughterhouse Canyon Road.
Ooh.
Whoa!
All true.
Ooh, that sounds scary. Scary.
You
Can't
can
make that
go.
shit up, can
You
you?
can go. What's that called? Google Earth it. You can Google Earth it
Scarry
right now.
Garry lives here, beware. It's like Beetlejuice, the movie. You know, it's your Beetlejuice. You know,
Yes,
where
I love that
we have
movie.
the sign. He
Oh,
lives
yeah,
here.
Beetlejuice.
That's where Scarry Garry lives.
Scarry
He lives
Garry,
next door to
You
Beetlejuice.
seem like
I'm
a
his
Beetlejuice
neighbor.
guy. He seems
Oh, hell
like,
yeah.
I
he seems
love
like a
Beetlejuice.
I'm
He
his
seems
freaking
like a
Just don't
neighbor,
say
you
it
know?
3
Seems like
times.
it.
Don't say three Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
just-
Don't say
just-
three
just-
times.
You gotta cut it.
Yeah,
I
girl,
said
I
it
got your
twice.
door.
I
We're
said it
good.
twice. Well, it's like
Beetlejuice,
Rumpelstiltskin. You can only say that
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
twice.
say it
Rumpelstiltskin.
backwards. You can't say
Oh, that's
Rumpelstiltskin
right.
backwards.
I couldn't even
Skilskin Ruffle.
See, I couldn't even
No,
say
you
it
can't
backwards.
say it backwards.
Not allowed to do it. But, so anyway, to all of you guys out there, how you guys all doing? Don't everybody speak at once.
Okay.
Right, we can hear
So
you.
I mean, if you want to, I don't really want, I don't
It's
I
up
don't
to
normally
you,
do
boss.
this, but I can see who's. I mean, a lot of people are watching, but I don't want to read their messages because my eyes are bad and
You'll
freaking
get lost.
and all. So Thomas Emery says hello.
Hello, Thomas.
Let's wave at Rachel
So
Bird.
people are actually there. So hey,
Let's
to
raise
all
a
of you,
pasta.
this is special now. Time out.
Daiichi Heart, and
Oh,
let's wave at
hi.
whoever that other person is. And
So where are
I
all
can't
these
read
people
them all.
from? Where are they from?
Some are in Japan, some are in England, some are in.
bloody
Russell
bloody England,
Corbin.
eh?
I think he's in another country.
Nice.
I could say the same. with English too.
Thomas Emery's in America. He's down in the south, I think.
No shit.
I don't know where Thomas is from. But
Wow. Well, hey, to cheers to you, England.
Okay.
Thank you, England. Thank you very much for the tea. We love your tea. You like our coffee? I wonder if they even drink coffee over there. You know, you hear so much about tea. You know, but no disrespect, to the English people, but do you guys actually drink coffee or not? I'd like to know about that one.
Oh, we have we have a
There's-
coffee maker if you want
There's
some.
so much.
No, just
Is
wondering.
that- Are we all in
It's
that
coffee?
It's
It's good,
is
it's
it-
good,
is
we're
it
all
there? So
Okay,
yeah.
so you know what we forgot to do on the last 2 shows. We've got
Oh, we have to
Light
do
it
this.
up,
So,
light it up.
to all the people that need a boost in creativity, this is how you get it started.
No,
it's-
jeez,
I'm just
not
messing.
necessarily.
No.
No, some people can be creative without it.
There you go. I'm
Me
high
too.
You
on
just suck it
life.
down the hole.
Right. Like people say, hey, I only smoke crack on Mondays.
Oh, I gotta open this.
Me, it's Tuesdays.
Tuesdays for you. Hey. Oh man.
That's scary, Gary. I can't get it open, man.
I got
The
hands
very,
full.
very top.
I know.
Oh, if I could just soak it down the hole.
You sure?
Yeah, because
That's what she says.
Yeah, just suck it
Do you
down the
want
hole.
me to just take the top off or the whole thing?
if you know how to take it off, my fingers got. Did it come off?
Yeah, it's,
No, you're taking the whole bowl off, not the top.
Here. My hands are
Oh,
really,
you got it.
really
You got it.
strong.
Oh, good.
Because
Okay, yeah. Then
it's
oh,
almost.
shit.
It's
Oh,
actually
that's
empty.
why.
There's no weed in here.
Okay, you guys talk. Keep talking.
It's
All
a
right.
carbon-based life form.
It's a what?
It's a carbon-based life form.
Carbon-based life form.
That's right. Yes, we are carbon and water.
Isn't it?
But
like
it's
human?
kind of funny. What's kind of funny is when human beings we're all water and carbon.
Yeah.
But man, when we poop, it sure don't smell
Oh,
like carbon
shit.
and water,
well,
does
think
it?
about what we put in our body. People put too much garbage in their body.
Oh, I know, right? It's
Ew.
like if you had a whole bunch of red food coloring, you'd pee red.
Yeah, for real. It's
I
gonna
know. I
come out
tried it.
somewhere.
I've actually done that.
Have you really?
Oh hell yeah! I went. When I was a kid. How your
What
mom
the
says,
hell?
"Don't get that. Don't
yeah,
do
yeah,
this."
Yeah, don't do this.
I'm like, I
Ooh.
gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Oh.
So I go down there and get some food coloring, and I try to get myself off from school.
Yeah.
So I down the whole fucking thing.
What a wild
And then,
thing.
in the morning, Mom, my pink blood, look, it's red.
Shit.
I could stay home until she found out.
Yeah.
Then I got a spanking. It's like crap.
spanking.
Yeah, don't spill it because it's leave, but
Spanking.
leave is
Well,
the
back
best.
in my day, they used to spank
Oh,
your
I
ass.
remember- my day
my
too was
God,
spanked. The hell? It's not that long ago. I'm not that young. Spanking. I know about spanking. The belt. A switch. Not interested.
Okay, I gotta get a real hit. We got a Chris in the
Ready?
show.
1, 2.
Down and out, out.
There's only a bit
out.
left. Because my lungs love the shit. It's like weed loves me. It says, Gary, come take me.
You said weed loved you? Weed?
Weed loves
Love
me.
it does.
Oh, I always say the sun loves me. When I'm in the
Okay,
sun,
so-
I turn brown.
Now that we tuned into the planetary substance of planet Earth, we should talk something deeply about what do you think of the pandemic?
Oh.
What do I think about the pandemic?
The pandemic.
Oh,
do you call it a
God.
pandemic or a pandemic?
Well, I'm going to
On
call
your
it
side.
what it is. It's definitely, it's can I use the Wayne's World thing?
you can do whatever you want.
It's a
Yeah.
pandemic. Like laser beams.
Yeah.
Pandemic. Remember that back in the old days?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Austin Powers,
Yeah,
we love
Austin
you.
Powers.
Yeah,
Oh,
so. Well, what I think it's like anything else in life. If you don't, people get scared when they don't know. And
right.
the more information and knowledge is power. So I think that the first few months was living hell because we didn't know any better, and now we do. And I'm glad we got the vaccination. And I hope I don't turn into a gremlin because I took it.
Ah,
Oh no, you're the second person on the
Second
show.
person
Last week, the
that
person
took
that was
it.
sitting right there took the
and
vaccine.
we kept touching his.
He did twice, and he did it the night before. We kept hitting him on where he got his shot.
Joe Dreams.
Joe Dreams.
No shit.
Yeah.
So you're the second person on the show that got
Second
the
person.
vaccine.
I got vaccinated, and I'm glad I did it. I did it because I don't want to deal with it.
So what about
I know.
flu
I
shots?
don't
Did
want
you do
to-
flu shots before?
I've never had a flu shot in my
I've never in
life.
my life either.
Never.
I never got the flu either.
Well, I
think
took
got
the
once or twice.
pandemic because I was actually in the emergency room in January, and they thought I had a stroke. And when I was in the hospital, it's not a joke.
I know it's scary.
My God, I was there for almost 4 days in the ER room, and all you hear is code blue, code red, whatever. People were literally dying in the hospital in
Yeah,
the
oh, yeah.
pandemic. So until you actually were in the hospital and you hear all the calls for death and emergency, it's pretty chaotic.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad I got the vaccination.
So you
myself.
did both shots.
I did both. Both.
Wow.
Good
And
to
no
go.
side effects. Or?
No, zero. Except that midnight, I turned into a gremlin. Not. If I did, that'd be funny.
That'd
but
probably be something entertaining for
Nah.
yourself.
So what about during the pandemic? Were you like wearing your
Shit. Just kill it.
were you wearing your mask every minute or did you?
Well, actually, during the pandemic,
How do
I
you
was
say
writing an album. I was basically
Writing an album?
Okay.
I was writing all the music. I was learning how to sing and play guitar.
Smart.
This is all recently. Yeah, I gave up on our last singer 2 years ago
Yeah.
because I found out that a lot of singers, and this is to all the future singers out there, you can't always scream yourself out of trouble. You have to sing. And it got to the point where
That's why I like
music.
Muse. He has
you
a
know,
really operatic voice, and he can be
Right.
loud and be quiet, but he
Yes,
He
it's
doesn't
theater.
scream,
yeah,
yeah.
theater. So basically, I learned how to sing and play guitar at the same time, and I'm happy I did. My dance team thinks it's a major upgrade because they can finally understand what you're saying, right? And they like the voice, and they think I do the music justice. And that's the bottom line as a singer is, excuse me, you want to bring the song to life.
Right.
That's what a singer does.
Emotion.
Emotions.
Feel it.
The tragedy.
Feel
the
it.
irony. The she loved me.
We
So,
want to feel it.
so with that all said, I wrote 13 songs or 13 tales, as I like to describe them. Like, we got a song called Planet X,
Oh.
and that song is about Planet X. And there's a planet, Nibiru, exactly right. And there's actually a challenge by all the astronomers trying to find it. The first one to find a planet.
Well, here's you want to hear my theory on it?
Yeah.
Okay, 80 to 90% of all stars we found in the millions multiverse that we haven't even found the other parts of the multiverse. All of them are binary systems.
Yeah.
Right? Which means they one star rotates around another star every however many years that one does. Ours is 30 whatever. What is it? 34,
What, planet Earth?
36,000. No,
Right.
our star,
Our star.
our sun
Oh.
rotates around another, and that's what they call Nibiru. It's the
Ah.
planet Earth on that sun
Right.
Right.
system.
Huh.
Yeah, some people believe that.
Okay,
but,
so every
you know,
every 30, I forget how many thousand years, it goes around that other one, and as it comes back here, it gets ice cold, and people get stupid because the days are really long and the nights are really
that's
long,
right.
and they live to only like 20 years old.
that's crazy.
And then as it gets closer, they live to 30, they live to 40, they live to 50.
That's crazy.
Once it gets closer, time speeds up. Have you noticed time is speeding up?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Yes,
know.
time's definitely
I,
speeding up.
Well, I know that every year goes by quicker. And
That's what that's
Yeah,
called.
that's called
Time.
time.
That's called the
That's
bitch.
exactly
That's
what
called
it's
the bitch of it all.
So you know what happens when why does time speed up? Because what is time? Time is the solar
An
system.
illusion?
No, time is an illusion. Time is only the counting of planetary systems.
Yeah.
When you have a solar system that's going in rotation and it's going around another solar system in rotation, as they get closer and they swing away, this is where they both start heating up. The whole solar system's heating up.
Yeah.
Every single planet in our solar system right now is the ones that didn't have atmosphere are getting atmosphere. They're all getting hotter. They don't have farting cows and they don't have SUVs that we know of on Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter and all of them that are heating up.
Pluto's interesting. As we go on I'm fascinated with NASA, so I encourage you all to look at NASA and study. NASA rocks, but we have a song called Planet X, and it's a different subject matter than you were talking about.
No, I think it's seriously. It's going to be
we
our
have
sister
that,
planet
you know.
in our sister star system.
Well, the thing is, they found something out there. If you go to NASA.gov and do some research, bunch of Planet X, there's actually a whole bunch of astronomers all over the world trying to be the first to find it.
Yeah.
And they think there's something out there by Pluto because it's making Pluto's orbit elliptical or something. It's messing up their orbit. And they're saying there's an object rotating the sun every 135,000 years.
Yeah, 35,000.
135,000.
Oh, okay.
And they think it's Planet X. So they're trying to find it, but it's so far away, they might not find it for another 100, 200 years as the planet gets closer because it takes so long. So we have that song. We also got a song called 86 Light. It's about the invasion from Planet X.
Oh, that's cool.
So we have two songs. It's kind of like they're
So are you
bookends of
predicting
each other.
2088 is when they're coming?
No. I just think one of these days we're going to either off our own planet or they're going to come there and finish the job.
Just come here and
You
finish
guys
the
are
job.
annoying. Get the hell out of here, right?
Seriously.
You guys. How many chances are we going to take here, right? Right? It's like fart in the wind. How many times are you going to fart in the wind until you say, hey, that shit
do it all the
smells.
time.
It stinks. Farts stink, period, no matter
No,
what
they
you
don't.
do, right? So,
Not always.
if it's your own farts,
Well, I never smelled a fart.
smell it in the room
Oh, yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
Guess what? I haven't had a sense of smell since the
I know.
80s.
She's the lucky one.
So I can't
Lucky
smell
one.
any farts. I never
Yes,
So-
smelled.
for you.
I guess some
Farting
more
is very healthy.
To
Very
each his
healthy.
own farts. Right?
Very
So-
healthy. It's very healthy. It's very healthy.
It is healthy. You
It's
gotta
so
lose
healthy.
weight. I
Listen,
seen girlfriend. She'd fart all the time.
I always fart.
And I said, why do you
nonstop.
fart every
And
day?
it stinks.
Because I lose weight when I fart.
That's
I'm
right.
like, you're that full of hard air.
That's
And
it.
she just shut up. But no, it works.
Well, because what happens is anytime a chemical reaction in your body, there's going to be gases let off by
Let
chemical
out.
reaction.
That's right.
That's why I eat beans.
So farting should actually be you're losing weight because
Oh, yes.
you're burning
Yes.
calories and
Yeah.
you're burning stuff. So
And if
she's
you-
probably right.
and if you
My
collect
dad
all
says
those
farting
farts,
is a mating call.
It's amazing.
That's what he says when my mom farts.
If the
It's a
thing
mating
is,
call.
if you collect all those farts, you could power your car.
For real.
You could.
No, swear to God.
Oh,
Really could.
have you ever lit a fart?
Shit. Oh God.
Oh,
yeah.
shit, I'm
We've
on
all
On your
done
show?
that.
On your show?
No.
I lit a fart in my show when I was in a band called Stranger's Milk,
No shit.
and we had an after party
Oh, I
at
like that name. Stranger's Milk.
Stranger's Milk.
That's pretty nifty.
So everyone said, "Why do you name your band Stranger's Milk?" And I said, "I was born in a hippie camp, and there were so many mothers that were having babies. We didn't
Right.
care. We just
Right.
breastfed around the
Ah,
camp,
just pass them around. Pass them around.
Oh wow, it's like Charles Manson in his little camp. Hey, everybody have sex. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
Oh,
So do you
boy.
think Charles Manson was working for the government?
No, I think he was a total idiot.
So how do you think when he got out of jail the first time he had all these houses were given to him,
I hate to say it, but
and he had no job, but he always had money.
I'm not really.
That's how I feel.
The only thing about Charles Manson is he believed his own bullshit, and he
And
had
so
the
do
power projected onto others, and people believed it.
Yeah.
And he preyed on people that didn't have their own will.
So some people
And,
believe
you
that.
know, it's a mess. You know,
Some
it's a-
people
it's a
believe that
mess.
he was let out because he was let out of jail before any of this happened,
I don't even know.
and then he started a cult after he was let out of jail, so that he was actually funded by governments people to kill the hippie movement, which it helped do.
True, no. He was just he was insane. He was insane.
Well, yeah, he was
and,
insane, but that happens to people.
Well, he was doing drugs too. They were doing every drug in the
get
book.
mind altering things. from the government.
Mind-boggling.
Well, I mean, you know, what
Mind
happens when you
boggling.
get a bunch of teenage kids with a bunch of drugs in the desert?
Well,
It doesn't have to
Jesus.
turn into fucking killing people.
But those people were already messed up, and I mean, there
Yeah.
was something. All those people were messed up. They really were. I mean, I studied Charles Manson, and he actually preyed on the weaker minds.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. I mean, that's how he did it. It's kind of like Hitlerism, you know, in a way. But
Well,
I don't really want to even.
according
talk,
to the
you know,
record,
it's,
he wanted to be a rock star, and no one took him seriously.
Well, he had no talent.
He had no talent.
absolutely
Yeah,
no
but he
freaking
wanted to be a
talent.
rock star, so because of his feelings of like bullying,
He
people
actually-
didn't like his music, and he
Right.
felt let down. He started getting
He actually,
like, I need to do
he
something
had
better.
a chance too. One of his friends actually let him record some music. It was a producer. I did some history on it, and he had no talent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Milli
everyone has
Vanilli,
talent.
the Milli Vanilli, they just
Milli
did lip
Vanilli.
syncing. He should
but
have
he was
done
good
lip
at that.
syncing.
He was actually good at that.
Lip syncing
You know,
was good, man.
it's a talent.
That's
Everyone
lip
has
syncing.
talent.
It's hard to
Everyone
do.
has
It's not
talent.
easy to do.
No, they did
But
it wrong.
Charles Manson had zero talent.
Don't say that.
No.
There's no such thing as zero talent.
Well,
He had talent with a knife.
Yeah, come on.
anybody that goes around killing people and
Oh,
making
that's
sure,
just not your
there's
kind
no
of talent.
Okay, what have you ever
know,
heard the song by the Police that goes?
Oh God,
No,
there's too many of them.
Murder by numbers.
Oh God.
1,
yeah,
2,
yeah.
3.
Yes.
It's as easy to learn as your ABCs.
That's when you lost it if you start.
Murder
thinking
is
like
the
that,
sport
yeah.
of the elected.
Oh, shit. No.
It's a habit forming need for more.
Let's
How the
not
hell do
encourage
you-
all these people to pick up a
I
knife
know, what the
now.
hell? How do you
I
know the
wanna
lyrics
say,
to that garbage?
No, because it's saying that every politician in the government was
Right.
was a murderer.
Yeah.
And that's what the song was
Well.
about, so it got banned on the radio.
Illuminati?
Yeah. You want to talk about the Illuminati?
No.
Illuminati, I know. That's a whole other
I-
politics.
that's a
of
different show. It's a
You-
completely different
hey,
show.
Yeah.
We gotta
You've
get
heard
the
of this
little
one,
green
right? You've
man
heard
to
of this
come
one,
with us.
right?
Yeah.
We all know what
Oh, yeah.
that is.
No, you know, this is the all mocking tongue of the Illuminati.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh.
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
that.
That's Jim
quite a
Carrey
bit
on-
lately.
on
Jim
Saturday
Carrey,
Night
yeah,
Live.
I know.
Jim Carrey.
Or on one
I
of
love
those
Jim
shows.
Carrey, by
I
the way. I
love
love
Jim
him.
Carrey, too.
Jim
Love
Carrey, if
him,
you're
man.
listening, we want to interview you. If any of you guys know Jim Carrey,
Jim Carrey.
so we're trying to find people like Jim Carrey, people that are well known. Do you know any
People are well known.
No,
That's
you're-
funny,
you're-
right? Did you hear that one?
That was a
Hey,
sub
Gary, we want to have people not known. You're not even
Yeah.
worthy. You know, we're not
We want
worthy.
people like you that are well known. That's you didn't let me finish the
wait, do
statement.
we gotta retract
Yeah,
it
read
on that one.
Retract
I'm
that
gonna
one.
cut that out of the film.
So actually, I'm wanted. Thank you. We're wanted.
No, since you're so well known, who else well known could you get on the show? Do you know anyone
well,
that's
In the area?
in the area
I say
or
let-
coming in the area?
Well,
say.
what I think we can actually bring people like that. I also, this is for all you guys out there. I believe in the show. I really believe if we bring enough bands and entertainments together,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
cause
yeah.
enough ruckus.
Yeah,
We'll start. I mean, believe me.
we need to have San Diego become the new Seattle.
We could do it.
It's like
well, not the new Seattle, just
the
San
better
Diego.
than Seattle.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
Seattle's
No.
rains every day.
no, I mean like
Yeah.
they had their
Right.
big moment back in the
They
90s.
did, yeah.
You know?
It's called
We
don't
gotta-
shave, don't take a shower, wear a flannel.
We-
Everything's
Yeah.
fine. It's true though.
Oh yeah.
It's true. It's true. You know it's true, right? Go back to 1990s, right? Look it up for yourself. Go to 90s.
Here we
Seattle.
are now.
Don't shower,
Entertain
don't
us.
bathe, right?
Don't
Grow
be
a beard,
stupid
wear a
and
flannel,
contagious.
and everybody smells. They smell like that Paducci crap
They
or that
smell
other
like
shit.
onions.
My God, it was the
Onions.
90s sucked. They were horrible.
No, they
I was in a
aren't.
Grade
band
12
called
was
Stranger's
good.
Milk. We were pretty
I
damn
love
good.
Stranger's
We had
Milk.
3-part harmony.
Really?
We did original songs, like funny ass original songs.
Man, I like the 90s. It just some.
When you come back,
sit
sit on this side, okay? Bring your drink over here.
Some of the shit was
yeah.
pretty bad there.
We're switching sides.
What we did this little first show? What the
Yeah,
hell?
because my neck gets kinked when I'm
Yeah,
standing.
mine does too. Because I keep looking at you and you're.
That's right.
We could change positions.
No, this is
Oh, yeah?
perfect. You're always in the middle because you're the star, man.
Yeah, it's like left, not right. Now who's the penis in the middle? That's me. I'm the big penis in the freaking middle.
So Gary,
Yeah.
if someone said like you had the government said you can no longer do music, you have to do something else, what would you do? I mean, I know this is...
Like I said in the
What
beginning,
would
you know,
be your-
Gary's a bad boy. He's still gonna do music. It doesn't matter.
Oh, man.
There's no force in the world's gonna take me from
Like,
my
what
guitar,
if your guitar... What if your fingers fell off, your hands fell off? What would you imagine... Did you ever have any other dreams? Like, I wanted to be a chauffeur back when I saw Arthur. When I was
No,
82, I was in junior high school, I saw Arthur.
It's
and I
always
wanted to be a chauffeur.
been. It's always been. I want to be an entertainer.
Okay, me too.
Entertainer, mostly entertainer. Like horror movies. I love it. I want to be in one.
Oh,
I
you're
love
gonna
to do
be-
music for them too. I love that too.
And we're gonna both star. I want to star in a
I
movie.
love horror movies. So yeah,
Or even substar. Or even,
anything. Actually, anything
third-rate
that
actor.
involves art, I love. I
Okay.
love art. I love painting, dancing, music.
How about these? Do you read any of those type of things? Do you ever read
I don't
books?
have time to read books
Did
at
you
all.
used to read books?
I used to when I had nothing to do. I'm sorry,
Oh,
but when I had
terrible.
nothing to do.
Entertainment. That's why all three of us.
There's not going to be no zip on the lip. You know, books are great. I love books. We burn them all day. Nice.
Oh, no.
You know, but as far as reading, I'm not
Books
that kind of
Podcast? You listen to
guy.
podcasts?
I don't think they would have catched
In
that
the
one.
playground.
So hopefully you guys can tell all your friends, hey, watch this guy. This guy's really nuts on the show
actually-
here. There's something nutty about this guy here.
I think
What?
that's probably the three things that the thing that relates all three of us. The
Yeah.
fact that we're very
We're all nutty on this show.
nutty
we're all
as well
nutty.
as we're in the entertainment inclined.
Yeah.
We're all that. Yeah.
Because it's an art. I mean,
Let
making
art.
people laugh
Yes.
is an art.
Make it and
You know,
making
and
them
music and
yep.
dancing. In other words,
Dancing.
taking somebody away from their point in time.
Perspective.
Exactly.
Hey,
Point in time, or
do
their universe. Did
Yeah.
you know that the center of the universe is you? It's also
It
me.
is.
It's also you.
Yes.
It's how you look at it. It's the perspective
That's right.
of where it
There's
is. So,
almost 8 billion universes in
there's
this world.
more than that. Ants have universes too, right? Imagine if an ant could think, oh shit, somebody can step on
Yeah, I know.
me.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Too late.
That
buddy.
sucks. Or
Too
somebody
late.
peed on ant. I mean, how many ants have we peed on in our lifetime? Oh
I
my God.
don't know.
Because I pee outside. I'm better at peeing outside than I am in toilets.
Well, I am
I
too.
know,
I
it's-
kind of am too. I always pop a squat everywhere.
Because you want to aim
On
at
the
shit.
side of the
you know?
road.
I just like to
You
feed
can't
the
aim
trees.
at anything.
Doesn't
you know?
matter.
trees.
Pop a squat.
Let
Pop
it
a
flow,
squat.
baby.
Fuck
Let it
it.
flow. Hey, man. Check me out.
Get out on the
here.
side of the road and I'm
So,
get some tissue.
where's the most? Have you traveled a lot in the U.S.?
Yes, I've
Or
traveled.
other countries?
I've actually traveled the country a bunch of times. East Coast, from Canada all the way down to
Ew.
Florida, Key Biscayne.
Oh, Key Largo.
I mean, not all the way Largo, but Biscayne. I
Biscayne.
think but
That's
Largo, that
further.
area, yeah.
Key Largo.
I must have passed out. I was
Yeah, I
high.
was in Miami. You probably were high. That's what it
probably.
seems like
I-
something
well,
people do there.
I was
all
in
the
the
time.
I was in the band circuit.
Chugging high.
Yeah, I was in the band club circuit tour, and
Yeah.
we did every gig, every venue from there.
Huh.
And then I crisscrossed from the East Coast to the West Coast about 2 or 3 times in bands and whatnot. And I landed in San Diego.
Oh,
right?
the best place in the world.
The best
that I've
place
been,
to be.
'cause I've been everywhere
You
too.
know, it's
This
actually
is
I
my
like
favorite.
Florida too. Florida, I'm a big fan.
It's tropical.
I
The
like-
weather,
I
it's
love
humidity.
Florida.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a chill
Yeah,
place.
I live in a certain part of Florida where the alligators are everywhere.
that Key Biscayne.
Love it, love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's beautiful out there.
It is.
So the only times I've been to Florida, or
That's
I
nice.
performed at Abcott Center in a
Oh,
parade,
yeah, I know that is.
marching French horn,
Nice.
and then I went to a Buddhist conference 3 times in the Everglades area.
Ooh,
Everglades,
Everglades.
yeah.
And
That's where the alligators
I got
are.
That's
I got
fun.
eaten
Yeah.
by mosquitoes.
Oh, you get
Oh,
eaten
yes.
alive down
Tore
there.
up because of humidity.
And I went to
big
see the
time.
Seminole reservations and eat crocodile or alligator. What did
It's
they
probably
have
crocodile.
there? A crocodile
Well,
jerky.
they have both. in
Crocodile.
Crocodile
Florida.
jerky. I
They
had
have alligators and crocodiles.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Florida.
both.
If you go further south, you'll get the alligators
Yeah.
and the crocodiles.
Which ones have the longer snout? The crocodiles?
Well,
No,
the alligators can walk on land
Alligators.
faster.
Faster and water. They're
No, I'm
well,
saying
they're
who has the
big-
longer snout?
yeah,
Well,
it's
the,
just
crocodiles,
alligator.
Crocodiles,
The
no?
crocodiles love the longer snout
Oh.
That's
because
why
they
they
have to
can't
go
go
through
fast.
the water. They have to
Yeah,
to
yeah,
play.
yeah.
The alligators are shorter, big legs. Well, it's made to walk faster
Okay.
because it goes from pond to pond.
Those are
So they have
well-versed
to
in
evolve to walk on land more
reptilia.
than
Reptilia.
crocodile.
Aren't they
You
reptiles?
know, but they both
Something.
bite your ass pretty good.
Yeah.
You don't
You're
want
not-
to play.
play with a crocodile or an alligator.
Well, there's always people dying all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
just like with sharks. Why are you in their territory trying to stay
Exactly,
alive?
right? Yeah. Your mates tell you to go fishing.
I've been body surfing, boogie boarding, and tried to surf for a while.
Yeah.
All my life at the beaches, and I've never seen a shark.
Well, I bet you $5 you get a big fat guy with you, and you go
Yeah,
with
you're
him.
gonna
They'll
see
be
one
looking
there,
at him.
yep.
Are they
for
looking
lunch.
at you?
They know
lunch.
food. Food
They'll
is
look at
coming.
you and say,
Hey,
there's
little
no meat on the
stupid,
bones.
that's
That's like a
right.
toothpick right there, man. There's no freaking meat in those bones. But, I'm actually really excited to hopefully see Megalon 2, the
What's
Meg.
that?
They were gonna
The
say
Meg
Meg the
movie.
Stallion.
Yeah.
What's Megalon 2?
But, yeah,
Please
yeah,
tell
Oh,
me.
it's that
people
movie with that badass dude, that actor. What's his name? Statham. What's his name?
Statham.
Oh God, you know the Meg, right? He
I
goes,
don't know.
beats up his star,
I
you
don't-
punch him in the nose and all that shit. WWE style, you know.
WWE.
I'm looking for that. Tomorrow, actually today, Godzilla comes out today in
Oh
4K.
yes, it does.
So I'm gonna get that probably for Father's Day.
Nice.
Please, right? Please.
Oh yeah, that's Father's Day's next Sunday.
Oh,
This
so
Sunday
let's
coming
talk about kids. We were almost talking about that earlier.
Sunday.
Yes,
How many kids you have?
I have one offspring.
Yay!
Age age to be unknown. Well, no, he's 12. But
Oh,
I just don't want to tell everybody how old I really am.
I thought you were
know.
23, so you
I'm
must have had it when you
31
were
forever.
my niece is
31.
13. I know, 31 forever.
31's a good number. 13, 31.
19
There you go,
forever.
right. But he
That's my
actually,
daughter right
he's,
here.
Ooh.
he's actually bothering me to play
cutie.
violin.
She's so
You
cute.
know, go to think. He doesn't want to play guitar, but he wants to play violin.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to play keyboard. Can't play violin.
Yeah.
I keep telling you, you want to play violin, you're gonna piss off the whole freaking neighborhood with
I
that
love
freaking.
it. I know, I love it. I want to play violin.
So he's into that mood right
It's
now.
easy. If you play-
He likes computer games. That's what he's
Yeah,
doing.
most-
computer game.
people in that generation are digitally awake.
Oh yeah.
So that's my generation. I don't know. I guess. Somewhat.
I still have a PS2.
Yeah, PS.
I haven't played it in
I
20
never.
years. but
I stopped when Atari became
Oh.
Nintendo.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
So I was Atari, and then I went to Kmart where I bought all my Atari tapes, and they said we don't do Atari anymore. But
No,
I'm like,
Oh, man.
I'm like, what do you mean you don't do? Where do I buy my Atari? From? They're like, we don't sell it. We send Nintendo. I'm like,
yeah, I remember.
and I went to another store. I think it was Montgomery
Oh, yeah.
Ward's
right.
and J.C. Penney's. We don't have Atari anymore. We have Nintendo. I'm like,
Damn.
Oh.
where the fuck's Atari? And I went to every store. And I couldn't find Atari, so I just
You know what's
stopped
funny?
playing
yeah,
video
yeah,
games.
it's discontinued.
Yeah,
I
there's a
stopped video
store in El Cajon where they sell Atari.
Okay, 'cause
Oh.
that was my shit.
There is,
Pac-Man,
it's,
Oh,
Missile
but
Command,
Nintendo.
Yeah, they
Nintendo.
sell Nintendo.
De-
I mean, they
Defender,
sell old school stuff.
Asteroids.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Pac-Man, Miss
yeah.
Pac-Man, friggin' Donkey Kong,
yeah, yeah.
Joust. Did you ever play Joust?
Yeah, I was jealous.
Those
I
are
was
my
into
games.
God, I was into the weird games because I'm weird. I mean,
Mappy, Moppy.
No, I was into the Star Defender. I like.
Oh, Defender was great.
And I like the Asteroids and
Space Invaders.
Center Beat, Space Invaders. I like the old
Galaga. Galaga's the one
I
right
love
there, dude.
Galaga.
You can still play it for a quarter
I know, right?
over
And
at the Mexican restaurant.
No
and,
shit.
and I bet people quarters and I would play all day because I beat every one of the college
God,
students.
I'm not that
Nice.
good anymore. I used to be able to be, I used to be good. When I used to read books way back then, I
What
used
did
to
you
play
read?
video games. So, well, when I had nothing to do,
Oh, yeah.
it was always
When you weren't ruling the world.
I have
right.
nothing to do.
Well, I was getting J.R. Tolkien, The Hobbit. I read all those
Okay.
Oh,
books.
J.R. Tolkien, those,
And,
yeah, that's like.
I got into Brian Lumley, actually one of my favorite authors, and Dean R. Koontz. Loved him a lot.
You got through saying you couldn't stand reading.
No,
Well,
he
this is a
back
long
when he
time
didn't have
ago.
much. He wasn't
when it's
Oh,
changing
he
the world.
didn't have a job.
When
He
I have
didn't have
nothing,
a job.
when you have nothing to do, what
You
else to
have
do?
nothing.
Read.
Read a book.
Let's read.
There's no TV, no internet.
What?
What is there to do?
There's no
read.
swipe left, swipe right.
None of that. None of that. None of that.
There's
none
no
of that,
phones.
None of that. Yeah,
What a world.
my family. I didn't have internet when I was growing
What
up. at
a
all.
world. What a world.
I don't think I had internet till '98.
I don't think, yeah.
I didn't have it till 97 or 8.
Yeah.
But I didn't know I had it. Cause
I didn't know
worked
I
at
had it either.
I worked at Union Bank,
Right.
Right.
and I had an email, but I thought it was just between Union Bank to
Yeah,
Union
yeah,
Bank.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell is this
I don't-
freaking?
So then
email
one
crap?
time, someone said,
Ugh,
hey.
fucking email.
No, I looked at someone's desk, and he got an email, and it didn't say at Union Bank, and I'm like, how did you get this what was it called?
Yeah.
Yahoo.
Hotmail.
Yeah, Hotmail.
Oh,
How did you
Hotmail, I
get?
remember
How did you get a
Hotmail.
Hotmail email? He says, "We're on the internet."
Yeah.
Because we didn't have any like
Oh,
Windows.
yeah,
we had like dot matrix type of thing,
yeah,
you know.
Windows 95 or some shit
90
like
No,
that.
way back.
Oh, Oh God, that's before my era.
It wasn't Windows. There was no Windows. It was just
internet.
we called it. What did we call it before
DOS.
Windows?
It was DOS.
DOS. We had DOS.
Yeah, DOS. Yeah.
So I'm like, really? And I got someone's email address. They were their Hotmail, and I sent it, and I went, oh my God, I'm on the worldwide superhighway. I was freaking out. I was going in books and looking for like in the phone books, looking people who had an email address. Just to go, hey, I'm on the internet, you know, like, what's your name? Like,
oh God, I know.
everyone was just like, people were just starting chat rooms and just
the chat rooms.
stupidest
chat rooms, AOL.
Oh God,
all we did,
yeah, you got mail, American Online.
And you got mail.
Oh, God.
We would just talk about whatever, like, oh, did you see the last fucking movie of fucking the Jetsons? And oh, I love the Jetsons. I love the daughter. She's so hot. You know, like the stupidest shit we would just talk about.
Last night's moon. It was full moon last
full
night.
moon.
Well, it's a full moon night every night.
Wasn't that a weird feeling? The first email you got, the first time you knew you were going on the internet.
Yeah, when I got my first email, I was like, okay. Then I got 150 more in 2 days. I was like, no more of this shit. My God, I don't check my email ever now.
It wasn't that exciting at all for me.
It was a blip for me. It's like, oh, cool. Okay, not cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the robocalls. Okay, that's pretty cheap. So robot called me. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
150,000.
Well,
later.
here's what happened when I discovered the internet. Here's what happened when I discovered the internet. Battle of Seattle was going on.
Battle of Seattle.
And this was the leading up to it, 6 months leading up to it.
Right.
So I joined one of those groups because I joined the chat rooms. And so I started, from my work computer, sending out thousands of emails every day to every college student. Because you can go on every college website. Every college website allows you to, at that time, see the email of every professor and every student.
Span the world.
So I I just said, we're with the Battle of Seattle Collective of, Stop the World Trade Organization. And we just started doing that every college. And thousands and thousands of people just started showing up for protests. And it was just us, like, fucking just sending.
See, we gotta do the same thing for the show on July 17th. Emails.
Now it's like everyone sees that or not.
Delete. Just like you. Delete.
15
spam,
shut the fuck up. I don't care about your cause. I don't.
Exactly.
Because some of them are fake now. Some of them are fake.
People don't even check voice messages.
No, I don't even check voice messages.
And that's how sad it is. Remember back in the day, it was either page me or leave a voice message.
Oh, did you have a pager? Did you have a pager?
I still have it.
Oh yeah, I
can't get service for it anymore.
So I had my pager on my thing, and there was like, if you dial 4
or something,
then you can check your messages. If you dial 5, you can forward. You get all this shit.
I never even used it. I just called the number that called me.
No.
I'd be like, hey, can I use your phone? Don't you get a cell phone?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Asking people, can I use your phone?
Exactly. I was pager boy.
Yeah.
I was gonna borrow everybody's phone because why should I pay?
No, we'd just go for 10 cents in the
into the phone that you love.
Good luck trying to find a payphone nowadays.
You can't. They don't have them.
They were a quarter for a while.
Yeah, they were.
Can you imagine, back to the pandemic? I mean, we just had a pandemic, but you imagine a pandemic 20 years ago. Fucked up that would have been. No, they would have controlled us so much more. We would have been like.
And it's still a lot of it's padded. It's not all
out there.
We're still alive.
We're still alive. And you know what? We only had one person come on with masks. This is the 20th episode. From the pandemic start all the way through, I did about one a month or one every 2 weeks. Right. No one wanted to wear a mask, and I was
happy. Who wants to wear a mask? You can't see.
I know.
It's a control tactic.
So, we can't see what you're
one person, she worked for the government. She had to wear a mask.
Oh, you had to wear it. See if we catch you not wearing when you're in trouble.
Well, today's the day, the official day.
Oh, is it official?
Today's the day.
The non-mandated. They're not
we should go sing karaoke or something.
For real, let's go celebrate.
I have to actually.
I'm going to sleep.
I have to rendezvous with my beautiful dance team that are waiting for me.
Oh shit! Can I go join your dance team?
Yes, I'm going to sleep so you guys can go out.
Did you know I'm a dancer?
No, I didn't.
Let him show you his skill.
Oh, dude, you have to get a total sex change.
You have to be a woman?
Yeah.
He has skills.
Oh, man.
Come on, we want to see a dude on stage.
No, you see a dude dancing with 3 girls?
No.
Yeah.
No.
But he has skills to pay the bills.
You two... Okay, you gotta watch. I'll show you some Prince videos where.
Oh, Prince.
Where there's hot chicks and there's another guy that comes out and he dances with them and then they dance with Prince and then.
Well, Prince is a different.
It's a different thing. He's
different.
God bless your soul, my friend. Actually, you know what? On Prince, I think he was a really unique guy, and I really liked what he did.
David Bowie had some great backup.
David Bowie too.
Men dancers and girl dancers.
He's in the same
He had
Arena.
backup singers of girls and
He was
guys.
singing
And,
Arena.
I'm actually writing a new song called Rock and Roll Heroes.
Oh, rock and roll
And
heroes.
it's about, it's about being
do
inspired.
you want to play
by
anything
it.
on my guitar tonight?
No, I'm allergic to acoustic. It's heavy.
You want me to do
metal.
a? You want me to do a
If you want
blues,
to.
and then you can sing. We can just make up a song.
Oh, not right. Time is kind of pressing me. What time is it right
Time's
now?
of essence. Almost 8 o'clock.
Well, it's
8
yeah.
o'clock.
Well, I'm supposed
Time
to
to
be
get
there at
going.
8. I'm supposed to be there at 8.
Oh, you only set up less than an hour for the show.
Well, I didn't know how long. You didn't tell me how long it was
It's
going
not
to be.
less than an hour. We've almost been going.
Have we
for
gone for an hour?
Hey, do we even
We're
still
over
have
an hour.
viewers? Do we even still have
Are we?
viewers
What
right
time
now?
is
They're
it?
like,
I know. Everyone's
this
sleeping.
show's getting boring.
We're exactly 1 hour, so we gotta end with a song.
I'm tired too. Good night.
We gotta end with a song.
It's tiring. All this talking.
I hope this is in
Tiring.
tune. I hope this is in tune.
It's not.
Done talking.
Shit, hold on.
But it's close
I'll tune
enough,
it. I'll
though.
tune
But it's
it.
close
I'll tune
enough.
It is close
I-
enough.
Close enough.
Ooh, yay.
It's low. Flat.
Yeah, it's flat.
it. There we go.
Yeah.
So we encourage all you people to pick up a guitar and play guitar all day until your ears bleed and you break your neck like me.
I don't know about any of that. That's a little extreme, buddy.
Oh. Yeah, I tried it. That's the first time I actually picked one up, and I'm like, does not call
That
for me.
guitar? Yeah, it doesn't. If it did, it either calls your name or it doesn't.
Well, my guitars would get jealous too.
Well,
They'd be
there you go.
"Gary,
You
what
don't
are
want that
playing?"
happening.
Oh, man.
They'll know too. They'll be able to
Oh, they
tell.
do.
Play
My
it enough.
guitars, they're all women.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, so
And I
those
name
ladies
them
know.
all.
They
Oh,
know.
They know
Betty,
everything.
Martha.
Oh, I got
I
Victoria.
smoked
right
two
now.
joints.
Oh, yes. Smoke 2 joints.
It won't turn on. There we go.
Joints.
How come it won't turn on?
What
Because you don't have something plugged in, right?
No, the power is.
How does that do anything?
Oh, right there. I
Plugged
just
in.
That's a tuner.
Oh. Oh, wow. It's got a
Every time
built-in
you do that, it sounds like Carlos
Smoke
Santana.
2 joints in the morning.
You gotta face the camera.
I smoke 2 joints at night.
Yes, we do.
I smoke 2 joints in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me freaking feel alright.
And
I smoke 2 joints in time of peace,
hey.
2 in time of war. I smoke 2 joints with the Scarry Guy, and then I freaking smoke 2 more.
Oh, jeez.
But then one day I was on this radio show called Live from Normal Heights, and Scarry Garry was next to me.
Oh, yeah.
And then this girl from another planet, but she used to live on the East Coast, and then she crashed her car and almost died.
It wasn't my car.
Tiffany, she flew out the window, someone else was driving. That's why we smoke 2 joints when we get up. In the car we smoke 2 joints.
That's it.
We smoke 2 joints playing motherfucking video games like Gallagher. And then we smoke 2 joints at 10,000 motherfucker points. My mama, she once told me, son, you gotta be a hard-working motherfucking man.
That's right.
Then my daddy, he once told me, I can't remember because I was too fucking stoned out of my motherfucking mind.
Oh, shit.
But then one day it was a full moon. When's the full moon? On another fucking day.
Someday.
But tonight's the night that they stop wearing masks at the local titty bopper bar. That's why Gary's got my show.
Gary.
Thank you very much. All of you
Gary,
people out there, tune
Gary.
in next time. Because
It's been an hour.
I might have to bring the dancers here one day.
We're gonna bring the dancers, yes.
I just know how we can fit them all in here.
Because you don't want me to play saxophone in your band or backup singing or dancing. What do you want me to do?
Well, it'd be keyboard players.
Okay, I'm a keyboard. Keyboardist.
Well, we'll see
I have a
you at
keyboard
the
writing the
show.
guitar. Fucking-
Awesome.
Okay, I'm on the show. I just joined the Gary Crazy Scarry Garry band. I love you guys. Peace out. How do I stop this
Check
thing?
out ScarryGaryShow.com.
Scary
Check
Gary.
out our music.
Check it out.
YouTube.com.
Check
Scary
it
Gary
out.
Show.
Lewis, Instagram.
Awesome.
Check
Thank you
it
very
out.
much. I really appreciate being on the show.
All right.
Oh,
Woo, it's
This
time
one's
to.
gonna end. Let's end this one.
I gotta tell the girls I'm
How
on
do I
my
end
way.
it?
They're gonna shoot me.